Welcome back. It's Zion from Uke On Demand, where we bring you fingerstyle song lessons and tabs. So this tutorial was requested by one of our members, and what you just heard was our high G arrangement. We also have a low G arrangement available exclusively for members of Uke On Demand. In this video, we're going to go over the first part of that really fast intro of our high G version, but you can get the tabs and full video tutorials for both over at ukeondemand.com. So let's get started. So to begin that intro, you're going to start out in an A minor chord shape. But this does not look like your standard A minor down here. Instead, you're going to be making what you might be more familiar with as an E minor, that chord shape, but you're going to start it up at the 7th fret of the A. So index finger will have the 7th fret of the A, middle finger gets the 8th fret of the E, and ring finger gets the 9th fret of the C. And we're going to pick the A string, then the E, and the C, E, and A. So it's a little down up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then finishing out the measure 1, you're going to pick the E string and the A string one more time. Going into measure 2, you're going to slide your index finger down to the 5th fret of the A, and you're going to pick that, open G, hammer with your ring finger to the 7th fret of the E, and then pick 5th fret again, and open G, and rest. So that next little section sounds like this. And then that's that last open G string, that's a quarter note to get a little more rest. It's still a pretty fast song. And then we're going to come up, pinky is going to reach up to the 10th fret. We're going to keep that index finger on the 5th fret of the A string, and you're going to do a series of pull-offs now. You're going to pick the 10th fret, then pull off to the 5th, and then pull off to the open. And then that introduces us into the first note of measure 3. From here, you're going to pick the 10th fret, and pull off to the open A. And then come down here, pull off from the 3rd fret to the open A, so pick 3rd, then pull. And with these pull-offs, especially when you're going from a really high fret, such as the 10th fret, to the open A, to an open string in general, whatever string you're on, there's a strong likelihood that your pull-off will be way louder than the fret you're picking way up high. As you go down the fretboard to these higher frets, the notes will become a little quieter, and you have to put a little more force for them to equal the same sort of volume you can get if you pick an open string. And so with this 10th fret, you want to make sure that your volume is pretty equal. You don't want a semi-quiet 10th fret to a very loud A. You want it to be very even. And that can be a little bit harder with this section because you're doing that pull-off. Most likely you're doing that with your pinky. But so you want to have a gentle pull-off, or else it can sound really imbalanced. So you'll have a quiet 10th fret and then a really loud open A. Okay, so finishing out this measure, we're going to hit, we ended on pulling off from third to open. And now we're going to slide with our index finger. We're going to actually cover the 5th fret of the E and the 5th fret of the A, but we're only going to pick the A string for now. And you're going to pick that 5th fret of the A and slide the 7th. And the reason why we barred both is because in this 4th measure, we're actually going to be going back 7, 7, 7, 7, 7 on the E and the A string. So first you're going to pick the open G, and then 7th fret E, and A, E again, and A. So putting this entire first bar together very slowly will sound like this. And that's how to play the beginning section of Shady Groves on the ukulele. To get the entire tutorial and all the tabs, head over to ukeondemand.com and subscribe below so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming fingerstyle tutorials. We'll see you next time.